Hey there guys, and welcome to episode 80 of the Practice Acceleration podcast, and I'm really excited. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. This is the first time we're live streaming this.
Talking to you guys live on camera for our podcast for the first time ever. So what we're going to be talking about today is 3 ways to get 2x double the number of leads from AdWords, which we absolutely love. But if you want to watch this on live stream, a couple of ways you can do that. How can everyone go on there? If you're listening to us in the podcast, in the future, you can watch us in the live stream. Where can everyone watch the live stream?
Yeah, this is a ton of fun. If you want to go over
this is way better, by the way.
Watch the live stream, you can head on over to our Facebook page, which is called Practice Acceleration.
Yeah.
Or you can head on over to YouTube, to our YouTube channel, search Practice Acceleration. And also you can head on over to our website, which is practiceacceleration.com/podcast. So you can see us all on video. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So if you just remember the name is Practice Acceleration, it's pretty straightforward, right?
Just
On
search
Facebook, YouTube, website. Awesome. So I'm really jazzed about this. Let's jump in. But Sarah, I know we talk about AdWords all the time. We're crazy about it. What is it that you most love about AdWords? What are you most excited about with today's episode?
Yeah, I'm really excited because these 3 tips that we're going to share with you are really, really easy to implement, but they're going to make a massive difference to your bottom line. They only take 5 minutes to implement into your practice.
Simple hacks.
Simple hacks. So why do we love AdWords, Tristan? Why do you love AdWords?
Well, bunch of reasons really, but like I just want to touch on what you said. Like they're really simple. Take 5 minutes or less. We think about new patients. It's a massive problem. Everyone needs new patients to drive your business, but because it's such a complex problem and it's so painful, oftentimes perhaps you or people you know, or maybe you've done in the past, maybe you have a tendency to do it. I used to do it. If it's a big problem, we look for a really complex solution. The reality is we apply these simple hacks and things just really take off. So what I love about Google AdWords is it's a search platform versus a social platform with Facebook. And what I mean by search is people are actively entering, they're typing in, they're like me, they're typing with 2 fingers, they're typing into Google looking for you. So they're an absolute, they're a hot lead. They're typing in, give me your stuff. So what I love about it is that the leads you get from Google are super hot because they're qualified, they've been looking, and I love that. And also, let's be frank, and people watching this right now, by the way, if you're watching this on Facebook in particular, you get a question, what should they do? Just pop them in?
Just type it into the comments and then we'll circle back and also jump in and answer those questions.
Yes.
Or if you just want to say hi, just type it into the chat box.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you on there.
You just want to say hey and send us a message, or you just want to comment, or you got a question, please pop it in the feed underneath here. But the other reason I love Google is because in a world where organic search, quite frankly, has dropped off. It's so disappointing. It's so challenging to do well on organic. And I'd even go as far as saying that SEO is dead, certainly in our experience anyway. In comparison, Google AdWords is just absolutely crushing it. The top 4 spots, like if you were to pull out your smartphone, hopefully using an iPhone, if you pull out your smartphone, even with a monster screen, all you can see is the top 4 searches on there. So organic doesn't even feature in there. And for some reason, we know that people aren't even going to scroll, are they?
No.
We want instant gratification, particularly people on search. Search, boom, there it is. Click, they're up and away. I love it. What else do you love about it?
Yeah, and just to touch on that, Tristan, 70% now of people are searching on their smartphone.
There you go.
So there you go. Not many people are on their desktop anymore, so you're only seeing those top 2, let alone scrolling down to the SEO, to the organic at all. So AdWords is absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
And the reason why I love AdWords is because it's pay-per-click. You literally only pay for the click.
That's pretty cool.
Not like TV where you're just paying for maybe views online, eyes on your ads. You're just paying for the click, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And you can control your campaign. You know the analytics. You know exactly the person who's clicking onto your ads. Unlike TV,
so
it's
targeted.
not specific. It's really, really targeted, and that's why I just love AdWords.
That's a couple of good reasons to love AdWords, but there's some pretty big problems when it does come to AdWords. So why don't you just talk to those problems? Like what are the issues that we see? When it's such a great, we love it, but why is it people get stuck with it?
Yeah, a lot of people do get stuck with it, and it's a really common question with our clients. And AdWords was actually the first platform that I started working with online back 10 years ago, Tristan. I can't believe it. Now, I love Facebook, but I still love AdWords. When
we discovered it, I thought, we are the cleverest people the world has ever seen. This is genius. It was like, honestly, it was like the light bulb had gone off and the whole world changed when we discovered AdWords. It was just that good. I I remember it so clearly.
Yeah.
But a lot of people aren't experiencing that joy because they've got a bunch of problems. So let's figure out those problems for everyone.
The problem is that most people, when it comes to AdWords, they think that just by being on AdWords, by launching a campaign, means that it's going to work for them.
Yeah.
But the problem is they have no strategy at all. And that's really going to have like an impact on your books as well if you don't have a strategy. It gets really, really expensive as well.
Just being on there ain't nearly enough.
No, not at all. And you've probably noticed it now, there's a lot of increased competition.
Yep.
Everyone's putting their hand up saying, yep, I'm on AdWords now. And people who are willing to spend more, who have a targeted strategy, they're going to outbid you any day.
Correct. I think the one of the most important things for you guys to understand about marketing is that when you've got a strategy and, when you spend X and you get out Y, then obviously you're getting a great ROI on your marketing. So as we get more and more competition coming certainly to Facebook on this platform right now and also to AdWords, if you've got more money to spend on a platform and you're getting a predictable, measurable, profitable ROI, you'll win every single day of the week. And Google AdWords gives you that platform. But if you don't have a strategy, your strategy really is gambling, and we don't want that to happen to you guys. There's a bunch of problems that we're going to solve.
Yeah, there are a bunch of problems. But when you do have a AdWords strategy, what does it look like, Tristan?
Well, it's like everything changes because it really is. It's analytical. It's very step by step. And the overall benefit, what I most like the most is, and you're probably thinking, hey, Tristan, you're a control freak. I'm absolutely a control freak, 100%. And so should you be when it comes to your ads and your business and your marketing. You really need to have a step-by-step process so that you can control the amount of money going out, matches the profit that you want to have coming back in. So what I'm trying to say is it creates really measurable ROI when you know how to do it properly. And that's the thing is, most people out there don't know how to do it properly. They don't know how to teach you guys how to do it properly, and perhaps that's taking you off track. So we're going to show you exactly what to do with 3 simple hacks to make this really blow up. So this reminds me, we'll speak about Erin more in a moment, but she's one of our clients, Erin, she's an osteopath. She's in Ballarat in Victoria.
Yeah.
It's a great place. I actually went there on a hockey trip back in 2000, which was in 1999. It was fantastic. Great town there, Erin. But the issue Erin was getting, she's running AdWords, and she thought, well, that's all I have to do. I just have to be on AdWords.
Exactly right. And she came along to one of my coaching sessions.
Yeah.
And Erin, she was really confused. She's like, I'm on AdWords, but
why isn't it working?
I don't understand what's going on. And
it was working, actually. She was getting leads.
She was getting leads, but the problem with Erin was she didn't know how to track anything. She didn't know how to track her ROI on her campaign.
Yeah.
And we gave her a couple of simple tweaks, actually 2 of them that we're sharing with you guys today.
Yeah, so wait up. We're going to give those to you in about 2-3 minutes time. Give you the hacks.
And she doubled her new patient leads in 1 week.
How cool is that?
In 5 minutes. Those hacks were so easy for her to implement.
Yeah, so I remember she was like, what else should I do? Should I start doing these SMS campaigns? Should I start running some other Facebook campaigns? Should I start visiting referrers? I'm like, no, just calm down. Let's just find where you're not scaling up this current campaign. 2 tweaks, double the lead flow in 1 week. So it's pretty powerful stuff. And we're going to
She thought the strategy was so complex, but it was so simple, which is so cool. But
it's really cool.
Let's get into it, Tristan. Let's share those 3 ways, those 3 hacks that you can use to implement in 5 minutes to really double your new patients from AdWords. So what's number 1?
All right, great. So number 1, I'm going to be the first cab off the rank here because I think that when I bring this up, I'll get a little bit of resistance from people listening in the car, but also from you guys watching. I know what you guys are thinking. So number 1 is this. You must add in an offer. So an offer is just one element of a marketing formula. You need to have it. It comes at the end that you must have an offer. It's a reason to take that logical next step with you. Offers simply work. If by any chance you've run an offer before and it hasn't worked, here's why. And in my experience, in your experience, I speak for you too, Sarah.
Yeah.
If an offer doesn't work, it's because of number 1, it's simply not appealing enough to take that action.
Yeah, we say not irresistible enough.
Correct. It's not irresistible, so people aren't taking it. And finally, it feels risky to take that next step. So people equate risk in terms of healthcare of giving up their time or giving up their money. So we want it to be a really irresistible offer, and we're going to have a really low barrier to entry. This is a marketing formula I didn't design human psychology, but this is part of human psychology. If you don't have an offer in there, you're really doing yourself a major disservice. So point number 1 is add in an offer. I know you guys are thinking, hey, I don't want to discount anything. We're not creating a discount store for you. All of our clients are the top of the top in healthcare, the best of the freaking best. And these guys are running an offer on the back end of their campaign to make it irresistible and to make it super logical to take the next step. And then they're converting them all, and they're making their patients really happy, getting great results, and of course they're making a ton of bank as well. So that's one of the things we do with Erin. Right?
We did one thing.
Added an offer.
Added in an offer with Erin. You know, we were just talking about her 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That was the first thing we did. Erin didn't have an offer at all. We added in one that was completely irresistible and really low barrier to enter.
Yes.
And by adding that in on Monday, she already had 3 new patients calling up. By Tuesday, she had 7 new patients.
How cool is that?
In. That's so cool. By adding in
Blowing
one of the hacks, the next hack I'm going to tell you about in 2 seconds.
Yeah, please.
So we're going to go through number 2 that I gave Erin was we told her to increase her spend.
Yeah, so once again, I know some of you guys are like, hey, I'm already spending this. I don't want to spend more, but it's because of the way you're looking at it. So Sarah, let's talk about that.
So when Erin came onto the coaching call, she was so confused. She's like, I don't understand AdWords. I know I need to be on it, but I don't understand. I go, hang on, Erin, let's get to it. How much do you make per patient? Like, tell me your numbers. She had no clue. And
so AdWords ultimately, it's an investment platform. You're investing. You're putting money in to get money out. So that's the first thing is think about it like that. So let's talk more about what you discovered.
And we did touch on that in episode 79 if you want to go back into talking about an investment. But with Erin, she spends, I said, how much do you spend per month? She knew this, which was $600 per month.
Yeah.
Erin,
it's a low spend. Yeah.
How much do you make? How many new patients are you getting from that? And I was shocked. She said, I'm getting 30 new patients a month.
So let's get this right. So she's spending $600 and she was getting 30 new patients.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So the logical next question is, what does she, when she rebooks a patient, when they get retained properly, what does she make on average per patient?
Yeah, so her gold standard, she makes $500 per patient.
So maths isn't an exact science for us here, but like that's $15,000.
Yeah, that's insane. Great. From $600.
Spend $600, makes $15,000. Great.
Amazing.
So pretty sure that's the greatest ROI the world's basically ever seen, right? That's incredible. And she wasn't maximizing the campaign. So what did you do next?
Yeah, I said to Erin, I'm like, do you understand you've just you've spent $600, you've made $15,000. I'll take that any single day.
Give that campaign to me.
I was like, I'll take that over. So
that's red hot.
All right, Erin, this campaign's actually red hot. Let's just tweak it by adding in number 1, that offer, which I know you're going to get a lot more people coming through.
Yes.
But I said, let's increase your budget.
Yeah. So
that's step 2.
So why would we increase the budget?
Because we're paying for leads. The more budget, the more time your ads up online every day, and the more people clicking on your ads.
Yeah.
And it was proof. She only increased it by a small amount, and I'm challenging her. If you're watching this, Erin, let's increase it by more.
I agree.
She added an extra $20 a day just as a test to see what happened.
Yeah.
And then on Monday in the Facebook group, she was going crazy. She had 3 new patients in the Monday. Next day, 7. She said, hey, I'm going to have to turn it down because my books are full. I've just got my new grad who's come in, who's converting like a boss, and the books are full for her.
There you go. So basically healthcare has always been about 2 things, really. New patients in and then retaining them on the back end. That's how you get measurable ROI. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was number 1, adding in an offer. Number 2, increasing your spend. Yeah. And then the third thing,
time for one more hack.
What's the hack?
Number 3. So just in thinking about point number 1, there's actually a very specific way to actually create an offer. So if you're watching this right now, or you're listening in your car or at the gym and you're pumping some weights, like I know a lot of our clients do, or maybe you're just walking your dog, you might be thinking, yeah, but an offer is just like doing a discount. It is not. There's a very specific formula to actually creating an offer so that people are super excited about it. And if you want to learn more about how to do offers properly in a way where your audience is really jazzed about it and you feel really good about it and the community are all pumped about it, then I'll show you how you can get in touch with us just after this episode. So now let's talk about point number 3. The next step you need to do, this is about driving traffic. So when someone clicks on your ad, where do they actually go? So the big mistake we typically see is they'll click on the ad through the mobile phone or the cell phone for our international clients, and then they end up just on the website, right? The homepage.
This drives me crazy.
Oh my goodness.
And do you know what?
Drives me nuts.
Agencies out there are telling people to do this. They're telling you, hey, do this, drive to your homepage, and it drives me insane.
They are clueless.com.
Yeah.
So if you're driving, if someone's clicking on your ad, then they're going to your homepage, it creates an enormous amount of cognitive dissonance to the point that, hang on, I'm searching right now for a particular service and a particular problem. Then you're on this homepage. It doesn't match what the ad was talking about. So it's cognitive dissonance. And then we think about caveman days. We're thinking, hang on, a woolly mammoth is coming. I'm out of here. Something just doesn't quite feel right. So what we need to click on the ad and then go to a specific internal landing page which matches exactly what they clicked on. Because then the feeling is like this. It's like, hey, I clicked on that, and now they're giving me this. That is exactly what I was looking for. So it increases the level of trust.
And they feel safe.
Yeah, and if you want people to buy from you, they need to know you, like you, trust you. So we put them through this trust process where you're giving them exactly, funnily enough, they click on something where you offer them, then you give them exactly what they asked for. It's super logical, right? But most people don't do that. So we need a separate internal landing page.
Yes.
And then from there, then we have the online link embedded in there as well. So that is hack number 3.
I love that hack, Tristan, because people who are driving to the homepage are just out there damn right putting the money down the drain. Basically, they're like, hey, come to my homepage, bounces off in 2 seconds, and the traffic is just gone. So this hack is so good. So for example, I'm searching for neck pain. Say I'm looking for neck pain. I click on the ad. Now I'm on a page that's talking to me about neck pain. Versus I click on a page and there's neck pain, back pain, all of these different things, different services, massage, Pilates. I'm like, whoa, I'm overwhelmed in 2 seconds.
And cognitive dissonance is
and you've got 3 seconds to capture the attention of your audience. So you need to make that count.
Probably less for me because I got a super short attention span because I'm usually pumped up in caffeine. I'm always looking for new things around me. So a couple of things, I just want to make this relatable to you guys. So if you think about, for the men that are watching this right now, so we're running this event recently, and this is what I said in our workshop to our inner circle members. I was like, all right, cool. So think of a time when you spend money and your wife or your partner is unhappy, and the men that were there like, well, you know, if I go out and I go out drinking with my buddies and I spend a lot of money, my wife isn't real happy or my partner isn't real happy. Or if I go gambling and we put a couple of bets and my wife isn't real happy and things like that. And I said to the women, so what is it that you spend on that your husband isn't happy? Be like, oh, if I go and make a really outrageous purchase that I haven't approved them, I spend a ton of money. So you think about spending that money. I'm like, cool, well, while you're at this conference right now, if your other half was either out drinking and blowing money, or they're gambling at the casino, or they're making outrageous purchases without checking with you, would you be unhappy? Like, absolutely. I said, well, that is what you do every single time you run an AdWords campaign, because you are gambling. So every 6 months or so, you might get in trouble with your partner for making a crazy spend, but every single day right now, you are gambling with your money and with your partner's money unless you use this strategy. So if you're listening and that sounds a little bit harsh, you needed to hear it, because if you use these 3 hacks, it's a total game changer. It's the difference between gambling and a whole lot more certainty with your campaigns. So should we summarize those points?
Yes, let's go through those 5 points.
Please, 3 points.
The 3 points today. I wanted to add in 5 earlier, but no, just 3 points.
Just so 3 hot points.
3 hot points that you can implement in 5
You'd
minutes.
wait for the 2 other points later on.
Secret. Number 1 is you need to add in an offer. Number 2 is increase your spend. I'm challenging you right now, but you need to know your numbers before you increase your spend.
Make sure you know your numbers, scale it, increase spend.
Then you can scale up.
Yeah.
And number 3, you need to create a specific internal landing page for all of your keywords, all of your traffic, so you don't have that cognitive dissonance. All right. This has been a whole lot of fun today.
This has been awesome. I'm so glad that we are now live streaming this. This is super cool. So if you are watching this live, you got some questions, pop them in, and I'll make sure we will circle back and we'll handle those for you. If you want to heap praise at us, we always welcome praise. Put it in beneath. Let us know how much you're loving the content, how much fun you're having, and also how much you love the live stream. And hopefully you guys are absolutely loving this. We're having a whole ton of fun. Now, here's the thing. If you guys have been learning how to do this, get in touch with us. If you want to learn how to double your income, halve your clinical hours, and take total control, then we should talk. You need to be earning in revenues before expenses each month, $20,000 per month Australian or more to qualify for our program. If you'd like to explore that, if you are that person, you want to double your income, halve your clinical hours, and take total control of your business like we do for all of our clients, let's have a conversation. The link to organize that is practiceacceleration.com/apply. Do that now. I might even pop the link in here as well.
We can put it in the comments for you guys.
Yeah, make something like nice and clickable and nice and easy. Yeah. Do that right now, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for our first ever live stream. It's been a blast.
It's been so much fun.
This was episode 80, and we look forward to seeing you in episode 81. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.